speakers left. Woo! First up is going to be Olivia.
All right, can everybody hear me? Perfect. Sit on the chairs? We still have chairs up here if you can't see. If you can make your way up the stairs, if people who are on the stairs can make way for people to come, we have seats up here still.
There's one down there.
And there's some further down the stairs. I can't see them. There's one further down the stairs. All right. I'm here today to talk about the student union's third demand of the administration, which is a living wage of at least $15 an hour for every single person living on this campus. We have to recognize that this is not a single fight going on at PSU. We are in solidarity with all people who are working, canvassing for 15 now across the United States, who have been getting wins. Who have been gaining wins for this fight in places like California and Seattle. It's amazing to see what's going on right now. People have been canvassing and having people sign petitions on this campus for 15 now for 2 years. However, the petitioners did not begin to get harassed on campus until the armament of campus security. So we have to stand in solidarity, not just with the people, with the workers on this campus, but all people at PSU in the broader community and across the country and the world who are fighting for fair wages for workers. Kate Brown, our governor, recently passed a bill which is being touted by many as a win for 15 now in Oregon, but that is not true.
Too slow.
In fact, that bill has effectively destroyed the 15 now Oregon ballot initiative that people have been fighting for years. But the silver lining is that now we have so much energy from the people who have been fighting for fair wages in Oregon coming here to fight for a fair wage at PSU for PSU workers. This bill that has cut down 15 now Oregon is not 15 now. It is higher wages in 6 years that are still not living wages. Only $14.75 in the Portland area in 6 years. $13 in mid-sized counties in 6 years, and $12 for rural counties in 6 years. So, how does this connect to disarm? So, one thing that hasn't been brought up today is that the initial cost, not altogether, not after the armament has been in place for years, but the initial cost of armament is $1.5 million. $1.5 million for something that students, staff, and faculty adamantly fought against. The top 46 administrators at the school are paid more than a six-figure salary. And the top 30 are paid more than $140,000. Finn Bell, our president, is paid $600,000 a year, plus none of the things you actually need a salary for. He has his own house, his own car, his own maid service. But the students and the faculty and the staff who are being paid substandard wages don't have any other benefits. Well, of course, we don't have free housing. We don't have accessible food. We don't have cheap textbooks. Nothing is handed to us. We have to bust our asses, honestly, way more than we should have to get an education, something we are told we need to survive in this country. So while our president, who couldn't even care to be here today, even though he knew this was going on, and we know that's because the admin checks the PSUSU Facebook page, is sitting on a $600,000 salary plus everything that you need paid for, the students, staff, and faculty who run this university, who serve students food, who teach the classes, aren't even paid enough to pay their rent and feed their kids. As was mentioned before, campus security, arming them is not about safety. The origins of arming campus security we find in the 60s and 70s when campus securities began to become armed in direct correlation with the spike in protests and resistance for the civil rights movement and for anti-war protests. It is not a coincidence that as Black Lives Matter has come to prominence, that as the climate of student activism across this country is exploding, that they arm campus security and then tell us that they can't pay us enough to feed ourselves. Campus security is a method of control. What better way to stop students from resisting getting a living wage on campus and having the university possibly lower their pay and raise worker salaries by arming campus security and inciting fear in students who want to fight back and fight for our rights on campus. This is why it's so important that you're all here today. We need to continue to stand up and fight back. The university can continue to arbitrarily raise tuition at their will and arm campus security, but as long as we have student power in the streets continually and keep pushing them in bigger numbers every time we come out here, we can make this happen and we can win.